it's me, Nancy, today. You know, I have some questions about Google Plus. Now, because I have a YouTube account, I automatically have been given a Google Plus account. However, I already had a Google Plus account. And on that Google Plus account that I had, there were about 56 people. And now they've given me a new account. And so those 56 people are not on it. And I don't really know what to do about that. I tried deleting the new account, but then it wanted to delete everything Google related, and I didn't know what that was going to do. And I tried to just go on that one account and see if I could just delete what was related to that. Because when I log in as Google, the new Google Plus account, it shows a YouTube account that has no videos. And I'd like to delete that and that new account. But I don't dare delete anything that's going to delete my whole YouTube account. That's a lot. I got another terabyte drive. This is called a My Book Essentials or something. This has got a 3 terabyte hard drive on it. I've already got another 2 terabyte and a 1 terabyte. And then I've got several that are so many gigs. These hard drives to keep all of these old videos that I've uploaded. In case YouTube ever goes under and I lose all my videos. I'd like to have them. But of course, these terabyte drives are, you know, like all these things get ancient. And unless you're going to scrap them and get another one, because it used to use the USB 2 and now it's using USB 3, so I'm not sure if I can use a USB 3 on a USB 2. I have an old drive, and I guess maybe I should take everything off of that one and put on this newer one just so that I don't lose it all, or so I can never access it. Strange stuff, eh? You know how you used to have those 5-inch floppy drives. Kids probably don't even remember those. But I had a lot of stuff stored on them. And now you can't even find a 5-inch drive reader. Well, I think we used to have. But anyway, I got rid of it all, so it's not. We don't have it anymore. You have to have an old computer with an old drive in order to access that stuff. And then the 3.5-inch drive. I don't know if those come on new computers or not. It's been a long time since I had a regular computer now. Thank heavens I have a laptop. I remember wanting a laptop for a very, very long time. And they were $5,000 for a laptop. Well, of course that ditched that idea. So I had a desktop, which I would keep the keyboard in my lap, and I had the monitor on top of the box, and I had it in the living room by my chair so I could use it and still see the birds and such. But I really, you know, back in the old days, back in 2000, which is not that long ago, I used to be a writer for magazines and newspapers. I was a travel writer, and I would spend many, many hours sitting at in my office at my desk. I could see the bird feeder out of the window, but I always wanted to take a laptop outside. That's 2. And work outside. I couldn't do it. Anyway, my hair looks exceptionally good, doesn't it? Or maybe my glasses are exceptionally bad. I didn't put on a hat today. Oh, I wanted to show you this basket I made. Now I'll tell you about it. First of all, I took a piece of wood and I cut it, made it kind of roundish, oblong. And then I used my drill press and I put holes in it all around. And then I stuck these bamboo skewers in and glued them in with wood glue, carpenter's glue. And then you remember all of my harvesting of cedar bark all summer long? Well, I moistened my cedar bark. This is the inner bark. And I wove the cedar bark, and then here is maidenhair fern. See, there's some on the floor there. Hi, Willem.
Hi, dear.
And then I added, yes I am, and then I added some more cedar bark and another row of this maidenhair fern, which I wove all the ferny parts in, but then I got to this part and I thought, why don't I just leave them hanging out? And so I've been leaving them hanging out there. And now I'm up to here, and these are bamboo, and there's no way they'll ever bend. Even if I soak them for a month, I don't think they'll bend. So I guess it kind of looked neat to just leave it like that, like it was supposed to be like that. But I think what I'll have to do is stick in some rounds, stick them down in beside these, and then make a top, make a rim. Anyway, I was proud of myself for thinking that up and doing that. It's kind of different. I don't know where I crossed it. Something said about weaving with maidenhair fern. Ooh, that's 3. Anyway, so about this Google Plus. So now they've changed this YouTube so that when somebody makes a comment, if you hover your mouse over their name, it shows up their channel, and you can subscribe to it there, and it tells just a little bit about it, and then it has Google Plus over at the side. And I went over to the Google Plus. I thought I'll add them to my Google Plus this way, instead of having to go into Google Plus and, well, it doesn't do anything. It just says they have Google Plus. Well, that's stupid. Excuse me for my feelings. But they should have it as a link. If you can subscribe to them there, you should be able to click that and add them to Google Plus. And so they're probably working on that, but just released it too soon. For a while, they took away some of the buttons at the top on YouTube, and you could, for the video manager, or you could just click on several videos and then click tag and add a tag to them all. ASMR is the latest gimmick, which is people like sounds. So some people like the sound of tapping or rain falling or whatever. So some people have said that my videos are very relaxing, that just listening to my voice, oh, I could listen to your voice all day. Well, anyway, so I went and tagged all of my 13,000 videos with ASMR, which is autonomic sensory, I don't know, mental response or something like that. I don't know what that means. ASMR, and I also tagged them all with relaxing. I don't know, just thought I would. They're getting rid of the video response thing. They said that only 0.0004, I think it was that third zero, maybe it was 2 zeros, % of people use those, or % of them get used, or something like that. Anyway, they're not very frequently used. But I've used them on many of my videos. I've linked all of my pond videos together with those video responses. Do you use them? Have you ever used them? I linked all the pond videos together, all the soap making videos, all the dump videos. I numbered them and I linked them like that. And they're also in playlists together. So I don't know if they're, I always think, oh well, if it's 0.0004, mine are still the ones that they're using it on, which of course that's probably wrong. I thought that once there was a 99% chance of something going wrong, and I thought, well, let's just try it. And so of course it went wrong. Probably shouldn't bother to tell you what that was. I won't bother. Anyway, so that's the scoop on today, on my thoughts about this Google Plus. Google Plus is kind of interesting. It's not as in-depth as Facebook. Like on Google Plus, if I want to know something about somebody that I'm talking to, I'll have to click on them on Facebook to find out about them and remember who they are and where they live and what they've been up to and our relationship. Whereas on Google Plus, I can just talk to them. I really can't know anything about somebody unless they're telling me in that in the conversation. So you've been given Google Plus if you've got a YouTube account. You have to have a YouTube account to comment. And the way to get a YouTube account is very easy. All you have to do is make up a name and make up a password, and then you have a Google account. I mean a YouTube account. Yeah, you have to make up a Google. You have to get a Google account first. So you have to make up a Google, an email, Google email. No, Gmail. I'm sorry, Gmail. You have to get a Gmail account. So you make up a password and a name and a password, and then you've got a Gmail mail account. And then with that, you can make up a YouTube account. I'm pretty sure you have to have Gmail to do YouTube. And then all of your comments that you've made that have been responded to, and videos you upload that have been responded, all that mail, all those notifications, those come into your Gmail account. So I have Gmail. I used to have Hotmail, but Hotmail was really awful. I got all these just filth advertisements. It was just filth. It didn't just delete them automatically or anything, and so I just couldn't stand it. So I got rid of the Hotmail. And Hotmail had emailed everybody I knew and told them whatever they had said, these spam things. So I had to stop using the Hotmail, and I couldn't really delete it. I had to not use it for it to go to sleep, Anyway, so it still exists out there. I've still got this Hotmail account, but I never go to it because it might start sending bad emails to people or something again. Gmail's good though. Gmail has a very good filter. I like it. It filters everything very well. But lately they've come up with some new gimmick where they've got, instead of your inbox all being inbox, it's sorting it out into promotions, social, and whatever the other one is. I forget what the other one is. Let me just look it up. Anyway, and so if you're just in one part and you forget to look in the other part, the other one is primary. So if you forget to look in the other part, you don't see the emails. You have to actually go to all three of them now. I've been trying to go through my email, and I'm getting very far. I'm getting far back in my message. I'm answering a lot of old messages, comments. I've caught up a lot. I got far behind for a while there. I'm not sure exactly why, but I did. But now don't seem to be getting very many comments. And I'm not sure why. Then I thought, well, maybe it's because I hadn't uploaded much lately. But that's not really what matters, because people are always watching the old videos, also the new videos, but only 20-25 people watch a new video. And over time, the old videos get watched, and so the numbers get kind of high for me. Anyway, I'm really rattling on here. All my opinions. So Google has now got all this G+ share and everything everywhere. I have to go and look at it all and understand it all. At least I'm not computer illiterate. I'm glad that I got a 286 back then when we got one.